Why wait until the new year comes to become a better version of yourself when you can do it today? Hey babe, my name is Dale Pasco, and over here we explore womanhood and femininity through the lens of faith. If it is your desire to become the woman of your dreams and to glorify God at the same time, then make sure you go ahead and hit the subscribe button and turn on that bell notification to be notified when I upload weekly. Today I am going to walk you through a plan that I created that I have been using since I would say 2014 that allows me to plan out a year of my life. This one specifically is for 6 months because I have found that a lot of people work better with shorter increments. If you're a woman who is learning to become consistent and to live intentionally with your life, then I think it's best that you work with this 6-month plan. You're able to work on your mindset, your body goals, maybe your finances. You get to choose. I just want to remind you of a few things before we start really jumping into working on our 2025. If you want to be better and become the best version of yourself, you are going to have to put in work. Nobody is going to be able to do the work for you. Even when it comes to this plan, I put it together, but it's going to take being intentional with your time, your days, with your mindset, and just getting things rolling to see different changes take place in your life. A lot of times we wait for people to do the work for us, or we say that we're taking certain steps, but if someone isn't walking us hand by hand, or if they're not cheering us on the sidelines every single day, we're not moving. You have to become your biggest cheerleader. You have to encourage yourself daily. You have to remember the importance as to why you're even doing this, which is going to take me into another one. Remember your why. Why are you saying that you want to become better? Why do you want to work on your body? Why do you want to work on your mind? Why do you want to get your finances in order? It has to be bigger than things that are just made out of vanity. Okay, I want a better body because I want to look good. That's not good enough, because if you don't meet that goal, some people will just throw the towel in. But make it a long-term goal. I want to take care of my health because I want to live a long life. I don't want to have diseases in my old age. And as a reward, I will have a bomb body even in my old age. So you don't want it to just be, I want to have a nice body. Okay, what else is more important than that so that you get the nice body and other benefits? There will be days where you don't want to do it and you're not going to feel motivated. Sometimes you just have to start in order for the motivation to come. There have been plenty days that I go to the gym, or I know I need to be at the gym and I don't want to go, and I do not feel motivated to get up and go to the gym. But the moment I get dressed, I get in the car, turn my music on, and step in the door, I'm good to go. Sometimes you just got to step into the door, right? So you have to push yourself to actually get motivated. Sometimes you're not always going to wake up feeling like you want to go on a walk, you want to go on a jog, you want to eat healthy, you want to eat clean, any of that. There's a lot of different things that you're not going to feel like doing. However, you have to push yourself and take the steps so that the motivation will come. Be laser focused. When you set your goals, when you put your plan in place, this is the time to hone in on what you said you were going to accomplish. Again, don't be looking to the left and the right waiting for people to be like, hey, I thought you said you were going to do this, or remember you told me you were going to do that. Accountability is awesome, and we're going to get into that a little bit, but remember what you said you were going to do so that you can give people the right answer. Maybe, again, you want to work on your body and a friend is asking you to go out for brunch, but you know that the spot they're going to is not healthy and they're not really open to healthy spots. So this is where you say, hey, listen, I'm focused on my goal. I cannot go with you. Know that there are times people aren't going to understand, but that doesn't mean that you get deterred. The beauty of writing this vision out and making these things plain is that when you put it on paper, you write it down, it's etched in your mind, it's put somewhere where you can go and read it often, and it shows you an actual picture of what you are desiring to become and be transformed into. Everybody is not going to see that vision, and even if you read it to them, everybody may not understand, and not all people will honor what you put down on this paper. But if nobody else is honoring it, you have to honor what you write on this paper, because you are the one living in this body who wants to achieve these goals. It's possible, right, that this is the time where you shut things down for 3 months. And I'm not talking about being isolated in an unhealthy way where you don't have any communication with anyone, or, you're just suffering in silence. But I'm talking about like going hard for yourself. It's possible you need to shut down certain social media accounts. It's possible that you only need to hang around certain people, or you need to kind of pull away just so you can get your traction and get that momentum, and then start easing other people and things back into your life as you get your momentum. Sometimes we're just so distracted that everything's vying for our attention and we can't focus on what it is that we're trying to accomplish. And we see posts like, hey, pull away for the next 3 months or 6 months and come back brand new, right? Why not use the next 3 months of the year to step out and be like, hey, I'm brand new now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've been tucked away for a while. I don't care if y'all think I fell off. I'm working on myself. And when I come back, you're going to see the results. Like, gone are the days where we say we're going to get results and we don't get the results. Next thing is to surround yourself with women with goals, a plan, and a vision. One thing I have learned in life is to surround myself with like-minded women. If not, you will be met with people who are extremely jealous or who throw little tidbits at your life to try to shut you down or make sly remarks, or they think you're doing too much, they think you're not doing enough. It's a whole bunch. Or they just feel like it doesn't require all that to be you. You know what it takes to be you. And in order to accomplish these goals, I highly suggest meeting people and surrounding yourself with people who not only hold you accountable, but celebrate you, cheer you on, and encourage you to continue going. Do not compare your progress to other people. Just do what you need to do. Keep your eyes on your own paper, stay in your lane. Make sure you focus on what you're accomplishing, what you're achieving. Don't get discouraged if you see that you and a friend both have goals of losing 25 pounds and they lose 20 and you lose 10. At least you lost 10, and celebrate them for losing 20 and put the work in, change up what you need to change to lose the last 15, and know that everybody achieves their results in different ways. Sometimes it happens quicker for this person than it will happen for you. Sometimes it happens in a different way for that person than it does for you, but know that your life is tailor-made for you. God knows what works for you, so you have to figure out what works for you as well. And lastly, I will remind you to go slow and steady. Everything does not have to happen overnight. A lot of times we give up and we throw the towel in because things aren't happening fast enough, and that's not fair to who we are as a person. It's not giving yourself grace. It's not being gentle with yourself. You're being really harsh. And why do you feel like you have to do this overnight? Are you trying to prove it to somebody? Just struggling with belief and thinking if it doesn't happen immediately that, it's never going to happen. This is where you start really targeting your thoughts and the way that you're seeing things so that you can figure out what's working for you and what's not working for you. Slow and steady wins the race. You gain your momentum, you get your pace, that second wind comes, you knock it into second gear, you keep going, and you keep going. You take breaks as necessary, but you don't quit and you don't give up. The person who's just trying to go usually gets extremely tired. They don't know how to pace themselves. They don't know how to slow down. They don't know how to rest. And that results in burnout. You don't want to burn out. So go slow and steady, and just remember these tips so that you can accomplish what you want to accomplish starting now. So now we're going to get into this 6-month plan. I'm going to put it right here on the screen. As you go in here, I'm just gonna, get to the main point of this worksheet. You will see that, the guide comes with a breakdown of how to use this guide, but since you're watching the video, I'm gonna walk you through that now. So first things first, my dream self envisioned. This means that you write down how you want your life to transform within the next 6 months. So I'm just gonna do an example. In the next 6 months, I see myself 20 pounds lighter with healthy hair, supple skin, and undeniable glow, and an infectious smile. I'm just throwing somebody together. My wardrobe is classy, timeless, and elegant, always dressed up no matter the occasion. My body is very feminine and fit. I see myself having completed the process of purchasing a home. On my job, I have received a promotion and pay increase of at least $5,000. I spend time in my garden. This allows me to honor my meal plan of eating fruits, veggies, and grains. I am very confident and expectant of God to bless me with the man of my dreams, being that my social life is flourishing and and I am surrounded by bachelors desiring wives. So we wrote that out. So now we're going to go to I have to level up. Why do you believe it's important that you level up? I made a promise to God and myself that I would maximize every opportunity to be my best self, and I want to honor what I've said and enjoy the fruits of my labor. Okay? So now you look at what you said you wanted your dream self to be, how that looks, how she looks, what she does, where she spends time, things of that nature. You go to your goals and you say, okay, the first goal is lose 20 pounds. The second goal, why does this keep moving, is to eliminate debt. And maybe you need to eliminate debt because you want to become a homeowner. The third goal is to find home. The fourth goal is to purchase home. Another goal is to, work out 3 months straight. The next one is to grow your own food. The next goal is to be found by your husband. And the last one is to attend and graduate confidence school. Okay, so those are goals you put in place. What are some ways you're going to reward yourself? A reward doesn't always have to be that you go out and purchase something. A reward could be that because you're doing the work, now you're wiser. That's a reward to you. Another reward could be that you have a healthy body. Another reward can be that you have companionship. Another reward that you give yourself is maybe you'll purchase new swimsuit every 5 pounds. Another reward is that you give yourself a brand new outfit or a brand new wardrobe once 20 libs is gone. And lastly, the last reward could be that you feel fulfilled. And then you want to put a picture here. Oops. Okay, so now we're on the second page. This is just an example of what you will see when you get the plan so that you can fill everything in. I didn't realize I wasn't recording. So when you get to this page, you'll see that there are 5 areas that you can focus on. You get to choose whatever those things are. Just double click in there and write in your 5 areas. Like I said, it's finances, health, relationships, education, and faith. That's just what I put down. And then here you will put in what you're working on. For instance, maybe it's health, right? So it's possible that you want to work on health. So I'm just going to go here and just type things in again so you can see. So here you can type in health. And the action steps are the steps that you're taking to bring this goal to pass, to accomplish and achieve this goal. So the first one could be that you want to take the step of clean eating. What does that look like? Your description. How are you going to eat clean? I'm going to follow an eating plan which consists of fruits, veggies, grains, and nuts, or nuts, whatever I put in the on the dream version of myself. Okay, and then we're going to go here, and you can. This is where you can kind of elaborate and expound. But here you have the daily and weekly task, and you could say that you're going to meal prep weekly, and eat balanced meals. Now, what I could say is you could put, I'm going to meal prep on Sundays, I'm going to meal prep Saturdays, but if for any reason you don't do it, you want to make sure you're not putting any border or any type of barriers in your mind that it discourages you. So if you say here, I want to meal prep on Sundays, and for some reason you can't keep up with that commitment, sometimes your mind will be like, well, you might as well just stop because you haven't been doing it. Instead, just say I'm going to meal prep weekly. So however that looks, maybe it's Sunday, maybe it's Saturday, whatever, but make sure you just put that on there. Be a little vast with that so that you're able to give yourself some leeway to actually accomplish that goal. And lastly, your milestone, which is for me is like a check engine light when I put milestone in here, and I would say track weight and health metrics monthly. Okay, so that's how that works. You can do 1 to 4 action steps to keep it simple and make sure they all work together. So for instance, you're eating clean, you're exercising, it doesn't seem overwhelming. It doesn't seem like you're trying to do clean eating and run a 10K marathon at the same time. Like you're starting with the simple things and building from there. And after you do this for 6 months, then I would say to start incorporating other things. Or maybe you're someone who can get it down easily and you can do it within 3 months and make this a 3-month plan, and then create another plan for the next 3 months, 6 months, however you want to use it. So lastly, I say come to this page based on your 5 focuses: finances, health, education, relationships, I'm just gonna put that. And faith. Okay, so this isn't a schedule, this isn't a calendar. This is to write things out so that you're able to take this information and put it on a schedule, you know, on your calendar. Google Calendar, I would say use that one. Maybe I'll do another video where I show you how I plan out my days and my months to make sure I stay on top of the goals that I put in place, okay? But based off of these things and the goals that you set, the action steps that you have figured out, I go here and I'm saying, okay, for finances, let's start with health. So on Sundays, this is a rest day, okay? But on Mondays, walk 1 hour, however long I said. Gym, 30 minutes. I can't remember what I said. And you'll just go in and fill this all in, okay? And I think I have one finished right here that I can pull up. Okay, so this one's done based off of old goals that I had, but you go in here and you just fill everything in. For my finances, I'm making sure I pay tithes on Sunday. On Monday, I'm reviewing my budget for the week. On Tuesday, I'm doing something to learn about finance. On Wednesday, I'm reviewing my savings. On Thursday, I'm doing nothing. So this really allows you to break things down bit by bit into bite-sized pieces. So I really do hope that this video has helped you and that this tool will help you to set your goals, accomplish them, and make that dream woman come to life. If you want to connect, meet me on Facebook and join our high-class life group for feminine women leveling up so that we can keep track of each other's goals and make sure we are doing the work to be the best version of ourselves. Again, thank you for tuning in. I love you. Make sure you subscribe and turn on that bell notification, and I will see you next time.